China has secret police stations operating in America.
I saw a story last week from the Netherlands. The Dutch government on Tuesday ordered China to immediately close their police stations in the Netherlands. Did you hear this? Reports say they're being used to harass dissidents. So if you are Chinese, were from China and you got the hell out of there, or you say anything about China that is, taboo for China, they have these Chinese police stations. Now they're operating in Amsterdam and Rotterdam, and they say that they're just off.
Is it me, or does Glen Beck look like a Vietnam vet? A little bit. He looks like he's like in the woods somewhere, and he's just like, the government is not your friend, man. Here, have a beer.
Offering diplomatic assistance. They have never declared themselves to the Netherlands government, and so they are investigating and want to shut them down because they say they are there to intimidate anyone who speaks out against China. And I read that story, and we didn't have time to get to it last week, and I thought, geez, look at what's coming. Look at what's coming. Then over the weekend, I saw another one. There are 54 police stations in 30 countries on 5 continents.
What?
We are looking now at the UK, Spain, Netherlands. You're looking at Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Ecuador, Nigeria, South Africa. It's all over. Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Ukraine, Serbia, Greece, Ireland. They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, including the United States. This is the story that just broke yesterday. The U.S. government must immediately investigate and shutter the recently discovered overseas Chinese government police station in New York City for potential violation of U.S. laws.
Dude, I believe it. Like when I was in Chinatown areas and like places like Chicago that I used to live, it feels like you're walking into a whole nother world. It feels like you are not even in America at that moment. It feels like they have their own government, their own language.
In 2022, the Chinese Communist Party established secret police stations in over 100 cities.
Wilson, we're everywhere also just saying, are you talking about Americans? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we have to keep our military base here. They want us there, right? Say that you want us there.
Around the world to conduct intimidation and harassment operations against overseas Chinese.
Forget it. It's Chinatown. How dare you? They're Americans too.
I will tell you, without giving you any details, and I am only scarce on the details. I'd love to tell you this story, but I'm scarce on the details because this American citizen is terrified for their life. Again, I can't give you any details, but he said something online about China. A Chinese agency reached out to him and said, you will stop this. We know where you live. We know your family. And you will stop this. This guy was so terrified when I called him because we were working on something or hoped to be working on something. And he said, I can't. He was terrified. And he's here in the United States. And remember, Stu, we talked about it off.
Sometimes I wonder how about some of the things that Beck talks about. Oh, yeah, me too. I'm just trying to match his glasses. They only want us up there for democracy.
The air. And I said, can you imagine being that terrified that somebody could get you here in the United States from China? They have a secret police in America. And what are we doing about it? What are we doing about it? Now, I'm going to tie this in. Now, listen to this. Political reception.
I mean, the fact that we allow like Chinese people that are tied to the government to just buy up property like farmland and stuff like that, or buy up property right next to some of our secret bases or just Air Force base and military base is the stupidest thing in the entire world. How could you call yourself a serious country if you're just like, people that we don't really consider our friends, or even the ones that are our friends? You can buy up all our strategic property. You know what? You can live wherever you want, including next to our top secret bases. I know you can monitor from there and stuff like that, but don't worry. We're just making investments. I wouldn't be there. Wait, what? Sometimes I wonder about the things that Beck talks about. I do that all the time. You can't be on air forever and not be some. Beck is just like a lot of people sometimes, where sometimes it's like spot on. Sometimes it just seems so fringy or conspiracy that you're like, that's interesting. Where did you find that information? Or it's like the Young Turks creating an entire narrative off of one tweet. And I tend to believe him over the Young Turks. Call me crazy. Team America was a documentary, not a parody.
Exception for the U.S. representatives Lauren Underwood and Sean Casten. Biden said, and now what are we all worried about? What are we all worried about?
He's the saner.
Elon Musk goes in and buys an outfit that spews lies all across the world. Now, I don't know what he meant by outfit. Did he mean Twitter, or did he actually buy an outfit that spews lies? I'm not sure. He said there's no editors anymore in America. There are no editors. How do we expect kids to be able to understand what's at stake? So you have a guy who's responsible for all of these lies. Twitter finally is holding the president responsible for some of the things that they tweet out, and he immediately attacks Elon Musk about spewing lies.
Should never let that happen. They're our enemy. We shouldn't do that with any country. Are we not a serious country? I'm at the point now where I'm just like, we're so used to being stepped on. I mean, we used to be like a powerhouse. Now we're just like, we're pretending we're a powerhouse while other countries still step on us. And we're just like, yeah, we'll fix that up. We'll make your life better. We'll use all our money and stuff like that. Colonel Sanders. Twitter couldn't hold a wet dream responsible.
Oh,
no. There's child porn on Twitter. Let's not get it twisted. Twitter is not a good and holy place. World piggy bank.
Started.
Exactly. That too.
He just started. What do you even know about what he's doing? Okay, so you have him. Twitter advertisers now are being boycotted. Now, this is going to come as a surprise to you, but apparently they're all being organized with dark money from Soros, Clinton, and foreign networks. The campaign to pull corporate advertising...
Taliban has a Twitter, and so does Ayatollah.
From Twitter.
Ayatollah.
This is from Dossier, the Substack. Following its purchase by SpaceX founder Elon Musk, is being led by a network of left-wing dark money activists. An advocacy group formed in 2020 called Accountable Tech is organizing the pressure campaign, which thus far succeeded in having Pfizer, Audi, General Mills, and other corporations pull their advertising. Accountable Tech is taking credit for the organizing of an open letter signed by dozens of progressive groups, which demanded that the multinational corporations cease advertising on Twitter immediately. The letter says Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter came with his promise to advertisers like you that the social network would not transform into a free-for-all hellscape, and it would remain warm and welcoming to all. Have you seen anything like a hellscape on Twitter?
No, it's the same exact thing right now. I mean, I don't think anything's really changed.
We, the undersigned corporations, call on you to notify Musk and publicly commit that you will cease all advertising on Twitter globally if he follows through.
I think he's tying our advertisers to the same as Chinese police in our country. I'm confused. Where to go? We went from like Chinese police to Twitter.
But his plans to undermine brand safety and community standards, including gutting content moderation. Now, who funds Accountable Tech? Well, that is funded by the North Fund. Follow me on this. Who's the North Fund? The North Fund is controlled and funded
Honestly, I think a free-for-all hellscape would be kind of fun. Are you talking about for Twitter? You can't have, you can't have people like calling for your murder. I mean, that's literally where I draw the line. Or like rape or something like that. But like, you can say whatever else. I mean, it's just like normal life. True that.
By
I forgot this dude existed.
Arabella Advisors. But who's Arabella Advisors? If you watch my TV show, I did a whole Wednesday night special on this about 5 months ago. Arabella is the for-profit philanthropic, thank you, consulting company founded by Clinton's confidant, Eric Kessler. Another Clinton network operative is also the co-founder of Accountable Tech. They also employ former Clinton campaign operative as its digital director. So you have George Soros, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, and you have all of the dark money putting this together. But you wouldn't know that.
We just found out. But I mean, don't we all kind of know that? They all kind of pull their money together because they're smart. They're smarter than Republicans. Republicans are just like, leave me alone.
These are the people that have spent...
advertising censorship. They will not advertise on your platform if they do not like the content on your platform. So you got to censor it to get the dollars. 100%. I'm even seeing on YouTube now that I'm monetized. I mean, I don't make a lot of money in monetized, but except for y'all super chats, which I really appreciate y'all giving me money. It means a lot to me. Your hard-earned money. But like all my videos have limited ad experience. And do you think the Young Turks have limited ad experience for on their videos? Hell no. They're very selective with what they do. To be fair, BitChute is free for all hellscape and it's doing just fine. Yeah, I'm on BitChute. I mean, 99% of the comments I get, I don't really respond to because they're just like, you're an N-word. I'm just like, okay, thanks.
$1.2 billion on the election cycle. This one, 2020. $1.2 billion. Where are they getting all that money? That's a lot of money. This was just founded. Where are they getting $1.2 billion? Well, I will tell you that George Soros is a big part of that, but apparently they also get some funding from overseas as well. Isn't that weird? Now, last thing, because remember we were talking about Chinese police, and then we went to Twitter and China and how
we're bringing it together.
Twitter is just horrible, says Joe Biden. Chinese spyware.
Super chatted $1.49.
Hey, thanks, Willie. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I gotta fix my alert. Perfect. Thank you so much. What is it? A pink umbrella in the sun? Thank you.
TikTok has now hired a longtime Democratic flack who served as President Joe Biden's 2020 campaign press secretary and deputy Pentagon spokesman. This according to the Daily Mail. So, wait a minute. We have TikTok that is a communist spy organization that is data collecting on Americans. We know it's dangerous. We have a Chinese police station in countries all over the world, including ours, that's intimidating. And Joe Biden and the Pentagon's former spokesperson or deputy spokesperson just went to work for them. Wow.
Stunning.
And who is it again that's engaging in all of the disinformation?
That was like a black pill moment of the day.